Hi, everyone. My name's Tammy Seeley. I'm a Delaware based graphic designer. As an artist, I believe in thinking outside of the box and focusing on creating unique designs for my customers. From creepy to colorful, the possibilities are endless. Whatever the project may be, I am passionate about bringing my customers' ideas to life. I specialize in package design, branding, vinyl decals, sign creation, illustration, and brand design. Okay, let's see. Let's enter the website. Okay, so our first design that we have here is a fictitious hair dye company called Out of the Box. Let's click on it. Mm. When designing this packaging, I looked at what other hair color brands were doing as far as design goes. This helped me figure out what design types were popular. I designed the box logo myself and thought using the negative space of the black background as the lines for the box would really make things pop. Because this dye consists of unnatural colors, I wanted the product to be edgy and felt a dark colored box would help achieve this. Okay, so going back, I don't have my Frightland brochure up right now, but I wanted to talk about it because eventually it will be up. So there's nothing here, but a Frightland is Delaware's top scare attraction. I decided to play off the colors of the website as not to interfere with the brand. So let's go back. And this is one of my favorites. This is another fictitious brand I designed called Maine Squeeze. The E in Maine is supposed to be there. Um, the company's based out of Maine, so it's kind of a play on words. This is a sparkling water company. Since this was a small company, I decided to do a fun fruit illustration using Adobe Illustrator. I drew the fruits with paper and pencil and then used the pen tool to trace over my design in a separate layer. I think the black background really makes the design pop as far as the fruits go. Um, okay, we're not supposed to go to that one yet. Okay. This project is part of a Viz manual for another fictitious company called Infinity Renewable Energy. And this specific page is the clear space specifications. Um, we have the combination mark, which is this one. Um, the emblem or symbol. And we have the word mark. So we have everything we need. Actually, that one's the symbol. And yeah, so and we have the clear space. I chose colors that had to do with Earth because this is renewable energy, so it makes sense. Again, we see use of negative space using the white to make the shape of an R, which I think is really creative and stands out. I think that's my favorite one. Okay, moving on. We have this diet and exercise infographic. I chose bright colors to grab the audience's attention. I picture this hanging on a wall somewhere, like in a doctor's office or gym, And if it's hanging on a wall, it really needs to stand out. So the bright colors really make it pop. All the art was done in Illustrator by me, except for the silhouette at the bottom. Um, this was actually an actual picture, and I went into Adobe Illustrator and did an image trace to create the silhouette. I chose fonts that contrast each other well. Um, I thought that these big letters for the titles looked strong, and I think that's important because this is it's about health. So, once again, black background. Okay, I might have said that, but yeah, that's that one. Okay, here we go. One you got a sneak peek of earlier. Okay, this is for a fall festival. Um, it's another one of my favorites because I really do enjoy working um, with designs that center around fall and Halloween and anything spooky, really. So this was fun. The colors are fitting for fall. You have the yellow, the even that's sort of like a cream color. It's not actual white. You have the brown and the orange. The color of falling leaves. Um, there's not too much information on here. Um, it's simple yet informative. I think it's a good representation of visual hierarchy. Okay. Moving on, we have this Lucky's Coffee Shop and Restaurant menu. This was a menu redesign for a local coffee shop in Wilmington named Lucky's Coffee Shop. I feel this menu demonstrates my ability to use Adobe InDesign effectively. Creating this was actually pretty fun. It's the first time I ever used tabs, and it really taught me a lot. Um, I kept the original logo and redesigned the rest of the menu without clashing with brand identity. The coffee shop has a 1950s theme, and I felt it was important to keep that as part of the brand identity. I thought adding the lines to the titles, these up here, if you can see them. Let me zoom in. Whoa, okay. But yeah, these lines, um, I thought they kind of represented like the grill of an old 1950s car, and I thought it would go good. Um, Also, the checker print. Let's see if I click back on this, if it takes. Yeah, the checker print matches the floor in their coffee shop. So I felt like it all kept the theme, not just the website, but the actual place of business. Okay. Again, we have another Infinity renewable energy project. I designed a folder insert and product packaging for this LED light bulb. It was important to use all of the same colors because, brand identity, as I talked about before. We even have our business card right here, I just noticed. Although not to scale, the light bulb packaging, um, I printed this out and put it together myself. The blue and the contrasting colors maintain a professional look, but also bring out the most important information on the packaging. We have the orange, the white. It looks really good against the blue. I really like a darker background. Um, Again, I feel this is a great example of brand design. This next one, another flyer designed for an 80s dance party. I thought a disco ball design would be fitting. Again, we see the contrasting fonts um, and colors. The fonts and the colors make things stand out a little more against the image in the background. I don't normally do images in a background like that, but I thought it was fitting. Although this is just a one-page flyer, it's informative without being too busy. Okay. Oh, and I think that's all I have on here so far. I'm still working on it. I'm still adding projects from this class, but this is basically the layout that I'm using. Let me go back here. We have our work tab, home, which is what we were just at, and then our resume, which I have not fixed. I have to type out the resume instead of having this picture here, as Professor Augustine suggested. And that's what I have so far. Let me know what you think and if you have any questions. Thanks for listening and have a good night.